Yesterday, we learned of the awesome and absolutely amazing story of Stede Bonnet, who was basically living that what's his name? Michael Bolton life, the guy who sang with Lonely Island on the Jack Sparrow song, LARPing as a pirate, but thinking that he was him, but wasn't really him. And yeah, we learned about Stede Bonnet and his wife, and how he was basically the best father imaginable.
Anyway, it's time for me to go.
And just like that, Stede walked away from his family.
Now, he was the captain of the Revenge, in name only, because his quartermaster was basically the one who was doing all the job. His boatswain was a total dick, and he was always out there to backstab him. So now, because of a dealing and his encounter with Blackbeard, who basically ruined him, he was forced to accept a pardon from the king, which of course meant that he was to leave his pirating days behind him.
Bath, North Carolina.
God, I hope this is real.
And it was real. Bonnet received a full pardon from Governor Charles Eden and requested a clearance to take the Revenge to the Denmark Caribbean colony of St. Thomas, where he planned to begin privateering against the Spanish Navy.
Dios mío, no.
He also collected Blackbeard's pardon. Things were turning around. He had become a somewhat successful pirate, and he had just been given a job. Brilliant. So, Bonnet returned eagerly to Topsail Island to retrieve the Revenge. However, upon finding his vessel, he realized that he had been betrayed. Blackbeard had stripped the Revenge of all of its valuables. Bonnet's crew had been left marooned on a sandbar nearby.
Well, this sucks. So are we going to starve to death here? We'll
The army of
probably die
Steve.
of thirst or exposure before that.
Well, that's what we get for trusting Blackbeard. Amen.
We need to put our trust in Stede once again. He will be the one who comes back for us. I know he will.
I couldn't catch any fish. What do we do?
Calm down, Harriet.
You calm down, mutton chops, innit?
Barnacle boy.
Enough.
So hungry, so weak, head spinning. Oh my, look at it. Oh, what are we gonna do?
We wait, and we pray that Stede will get to us in time.
That's kind of gay, but no.
It's kind of gay.
What is that?
I'll save your...
Captain.
Hang on. Before you all make peace, let's get something straight. Sure, maybe Steve isn't the bravest. Maybe he's not the brightest either. Or very
Jesus.
tough. And he's kind of skittish sometimes. But he has the heart of a captain. He could have left us on that sandbar to die, and yet here we are. What were we before Stede? Gamblers? Drunks? Second-rate pirates without a vessel, without leadership.
Bonnet.
We
Bonnet.
owe our lives to this man. Now let's hear it. Captain Bonnet.
We'll follow
Captain
you to the
Bonnet.
end. Captain Bonnet.
We'll follow you till we find the One Piece.
No. Don't cheer for me yet, man.
Woo woo. Oh.
You can do that later. But for now, no more Mr. Nice Pirate. Blackbeard robbed me of my dignity, he robbed me of my ship, and now I don't even have the means to become a privateer.
Bonnet was done being walked over. He set out to hunt
I wonder how many faces Ordinary Thing had to do for them to finally use this as the last one.
down Blackbeard.
Quartermaster, it's time to get serious. I admit it, I've been a shit captain until now, but I've hit rock bottom. I'll do anything to make this work. Teach me.
We'll make a captain out of you yet, sir.
Here we go.
Ready? Set.
Montage.
Montage.
Wow. Drifting for his family. Oh, that's great.
Well then, crew, we've got a party to go to. And Blackbeard's invited.
Captain.
Hang on a minute,
Oh,
Master.
shoot.
Let's take inventory.
Sir,
Yeah.
all of our possessions were stripped, remember?
Remember?
Oh, right. Emergency meeting. What's the plan, man?
We need to do just a couple more plundering jobs as pirates.
Okay, so the boatswain is the dickiest character in this arc so far. He keeps on recommending the worst things to do.
But if I do that, I'll nullify my pardon?
Yeah.
What if we adopt an alias name for the ship and continue pirating in secret? We can gather enough resources then to hunt down Blackbeard.
Why are you still here?
Harriet's a buddy of mine.
Yes, he wants to help. He's a no-nonsense guy with the heart of a captain, and he has a great sense of humor.
Anyway, how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, but I'll be having seaweed dreams for a while.
Okay, serious faces, boys. What are we doing now?
You put on a disguise and change your name, and then we change the ship's name. That way we can go pirating again, like we're someone else. In it.
Sounds risky.
Well, it was rather easier back then, though. It's the same way that everybody, the meme that some of you may have encountered, that everybody was called Smith. Because you could just move to another state or another country and just falsify your papers, if you even had papers. Yeah, just force yourself a new identity.
Look, Steed, we don't have many options here.
And what would happen to us if we got caught pirating again?
Well, there's a 100% chance that they'll hang us.
If we get caught.
There's got to be another option.
Yeah, there's another option. I'm sure Mary will welcome you back at the farmstead.
Well, you can, but just no. Yeah, there's now a higher chance of being caught, yeah. But I'm pretty sure, well, I know the ending of Steed Bonnet, like from the logs in AC Black Flag, that he was hanged. So they eventually caught up to him.
Well, I don't want to take the risk unless everybody's on board, figuratively speaking. Okay, I have an idea.
So Steed changed the ship's name to
Royal
the
James.
Royal James and adopted the name Captain Thomas.
Brilliant. No one will figure it out.
And they set sail again as pirates. In late June 1718, Bonnet learned that Blackbeard was moored at Ocracoke Inlet. On his way there, he engaged ships under the false pretense of trade and then plundered them for their valuables.
What a name. Ocracoke. Like, okra is obviously the thing that you can eat, but coke... Perhaps they did, like, cultivate both in one place.
This time, he was much more ruthless.
Your money or your life.
Bonnet was starting to become a true pirate. On his journey north to Delaware Bay, Bonnet pillaged 13 vessels, taking the last 2 sloops as part of his own fleet,
Wow.
the Francis and Fortune. He was starting to become more violent, now attacking and killing those in his way.
Arr, good riddance. Listen up, guys. On this ship, no more diddle-daddling, or that's a paddling. Some diddling afoot.
No,
Drunk on the job? This isn't some diddling, is it?
no.
Recite the ABCs backwards.
I can't read.
Bonnet would even threaten to sink his own ships for lagging behind.
Hurry up, ye scallywags, or I'll burn ye alive.
Bonnet now divvies up the loot like a regular pirate. He is no longer offering wages. He was truly a changed man. Around 12 days later, Bonnet decides to rest and repair the Royal James in the estuary of Cape Fear River. It's here that Bonnet decides to wait out the rest of the hurricane season.
Smart idea.
As Steed continued to pirate, he was becoming a more wanted man. The disguise as Captain Thomas did nothing for him at all.
Oh my god, Bonnet is so hot right now.
Local governments had had enough. By late August, authorities knew that Steed was moored at Cape Fear, and they were going to meet him head on. Ah, Bonnet, I will have you. You're the bane of my existence, Bonnet. You lack respect for the law.
I sense a little attitude of romance here, Governor.
You have a lack of dignity, honor.
Yeah, I guess right.
Governor?
Oh, yes, men, come in. I was just wiping my face. I want this disgusting pirate Bonnet hunted down and dealt with immediately. Any questions?
No, Governor.
Good luck, men. The naval expedition was led by Colonel William Rhett. 2 of his ships sailed for Cape Fear, the flagship Henry and a sloop, the Sea Nymph. 26th of September, 1718. The British fleet reached the mouth of Cape Fear. However, they weren't ready to fight yet. The Henry accidentally ran itself aground, and the Sea Nymph had to wait around until it could get free with the rising tide. Captain? There's a ship approaching from a distance.
Merchant ships, most definitely. Ready for the plundering. Send 3 canoes out and capture them.
Aye, aye, Captain. 3 canoes left the ship to scout out the 2 vessels. But as the canoes got close, it became apparent that these were not merchant ships, but in fact heavily armed military vessels. The men quickly turned their canoes around and returned to the Royal James.
Captain.
Aye, lads.
Those are not merchant ships. They are military vessels.
Oh, you're done for.
Bonnet was faced with a choice.
Run.
Either flee up the river, navigating the narrow channels in the dark, or turn and fight their way out of the river's mouth.
Hop aboard, mateys. We have preparations to make.
Prepare the rigging and fall back, sir.
No, quartermaster. We fight.
Bonnet, come on. Just listen to him for once in your life. Stop doing things wrong.
Quartermaster? Captain, look, I don't want to break this moment, but I'm going to need you to trust me. I've had your back since day one, and we've been on a lot of adventures together now, and I know you don't listen to my advice too often. But to be fair, Steed, oh my god, you get everything wrong. How can you do this every time? You just... Shut up. You're dumb, boy. Let's retreat, Mr. Bonnet. We still have Blackbeard's fleet to chase down. We can all climb aboard our smallest ship and navigate our way through the winding river.
All right. For once in my life, I might actually agree with you.
Captain.
What?
Company. It's Colonel Rhett.
Playtime's over.
Captain.
The fucking boatswain was at it again. He ruins everything.
We wait for the cover of night. Let the battle begin.
As the sun began to set and the tide began to rise, the marooned ship, the Henry, was lifted off the river bottom and could join the Sea Nymph once more. Slightly up the stream, in the dark of night, Bonnet abandoned 2 of his vessels and brought all 46 of his men aboard the Royal James. There would be a fight come daybreak.
There's no turning back now.
Henry and the Royal James drift closer to one another, the air still in tensions rising.
What a tension. I can't understand how he managed to have 3 ships and only 46 men, but that's all he had. He's full of good ideas.
Fire!
Fire! Both ships loose a volley of cannon fire, tearing each other apart. Rhett tries to bracket the Royal James between his two ships. Bonnet would have to act fast to avoid being torn apart by cannons from both sides. In an evasive maneuver, he pulls hard towards the west bank. However, this was a big mistake. The Royal James ran
It's
aground,
stranded.
and so did the Henry and the Symons. From up on the shore, both sides would continue to fire upon each other. Bonnet jumped on deck and threatened any of his crew that showed cowardice.
If you don't kill them, it's another paddling for the lot of you.
Ooh.
Captain.
Oh no.
Oh my god, no! Medic!
Captain, I fear that I am gravely wounded.
Shh, no, you're gonna be alright. Medic! Medic! Just hold on, I'll push it all back in. Hold still. Oh god, it keeps falling out again. It's so slippery. I think this goes here. Well, you don't even need this. I'm not a doctor, but I think you'll live. Hold on, maybe if I tip you upside down, it won't all slide out.
Oh no.
It has been a pleasure serving you, Mr. Bonnet.
Oh, Quartermaster, you will be remembered. Sag.
Captain.
Oh, nice shot.
Thanks. Been practicing all.
No hostages, no survivors.
No
Amazingly,
Russians.
Bonnet's crew was dominating the English fleet. The Henry's cannons were angled away from Steed's ship, with shots whizzing past, while Bonnet's ship was the perfect incline to reach the Henry. Only 12 of Steed's 46 men had been killed or injured, and the Henry looked far worse for wear. Bonnet stood on deck, ready to fight to the bitter end. And after this battle, Bonnet could continue pursuing Blackbeard and have his revenge. Or at least that was the plan. Except, the battle continued for the next 5 to 6 hours. And as time was passing, their luck was quickly running out. So,
You don't say.
the military vessels are downstream, and that means that as the tide rises,
They get
they're the first
do
to
it
get free.
fast.
They repair their rigging and start heading towards Steed's ship. All Bonnet and his crew can do is wait and hope that the tide is rising enough for them to get free as well. But it doesn't. Henry was soon in the position to fire its port guns upon the deck of the Royal James. Bonnet's crew were outnumbered 3 to 1 and had little hope of surviving a boarding.
No! What do we do? Arr. Light the powder keg, scuttle the ship.
But Captain, you'll doom us all.
That's an order.
The crew starts preparing the ship to be scuttled.
Get a move on, men.
Captain, are you sure about this?
Of course, pal. And if the quartermaster was here, I'm sure he'd agree.
I don't know about that, Captain.
I won't die a coward, pal, and my men will die with dignity.
Permission to surrender, Captain. Prison, please.
See?
Don't make us do it, Captain.
Give it here. That's a paddling for you later.
He surrendered, didn't he?
Well, it's been an adventure. I finally
Dad.
lived the life of a great pirate. And this is how it all ends. They will tell tales of my courage.
No. Look away, men. Shh, shush, shush. It's okay. It's okay.
Bonnet's crew had reached their limit. They surrendered. After a few more moments of conflict, the Royal James was boarded by Colonel Rhett and his men, and Steed and all of his crew were arrested.
Oh no.
Bonnet and all of his men were taken to Charleston. Steed, Pell, and Harriet were separated from the crew and kept locked up in the house of the town marshal, Nathaniel Partridge.
The original character.
The three sat forlorn and hopeless in their cell. They would surely be found guilty and sentenced to hang. Time passed, and anxiety about the gallows began to grow. Oi, just so you scum know, first to rat gets a plea deal.
You think too little of my crew, good sir.
The boatswain is going to rat. I have zero trust in him. It's like in his nature.
Back up, prisoner.
Actually, you know what? Wow, my stomach hurts. Guard, can I use the bathroom?
What's wrong with that one?
No. I need to use the toilet.
Oh, right. Of course. No, come on then. No, I've got that for you, sir.
I hope Pell's tummy's okay.
Hell's a rat.
Yeah, Bond. It's only a matter of time before one of your men takes a plea deal.
Governor?
Huh? I told you to knock when it's my private time.
Yes, Governor. But it's important. We have a prisoner from Bonnet's crew here. He wants the deal.
Bring him in. Well. So what do you want to tell us?
Okay, so it was all Steed. He's like super evil, man. He made us kill people after the plunderings. The paddlings, oh sweet Jesus, the paddlings. He kicked a seagull in the face.
My God, he's a monster.
Ah, excellent.
And that's not all. He regularly just throws his trash in the ocean. And one time, he didn't even flush.
Very good. That's enough.
And this one time, he made two of the deckhands kiss. And
that's fine.
No,
thank you.
No, wait. I have more.
What a snake.
Wow, a 4-hour shit. That's impressive.
Okay, that took me by surprise. I did not expect that. Wow. That must really have hurt. Your butt is done for.
Hey, wait. Kid, give us a hand, would you? We're in a spot of trouble.
No thanks, Bonnet. I'm hoping they give you the gallows.
Excuse me?
You don't know me, but I know you.
Yeah, cool. Can you help us out?
You let that pirate rob my dad's bank. And then the bank went out of business, and then he lost his job, and now he spends all day drinking angry juice. So I can't wait to see the life sap out of your eyes.
Wasn't that on Barbados? How did you get here?
Whatever, Bonnet. It's a mostly true story. We just conflated a few of the details to keep the audience engaged. You would have done the same. Shut up.
Huh. I'm usually great with kids.
Oh, I feel sad.
No, you're not.
I didn't.
Enough of this. I don't want to die. We've got one option. We're breaking out. The guards are stationed here, here, and here. We've got bed sheets and we've got
Alright, so the details here are a bit sketchy, but it appears that they escaped on the 24th of October, 1718, with the help of a local merchant, Richard Tuckerman.
We're out.
But the boatswain
Really
stayed.
felt like the story should have wrapped up here.
Yeah,
Well,
because
you're
he
not coming?
betrayed them.
Sorry, Steed. I'm out.
Well then, I guess you're my new right-hand man now, Harriet.
I'm a lefty, sir, innit?
Enough chit-chat. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
In the dead of night, they ran through the tall grass and bush of the Charleston docks, where they would meet with a former slave and a Native American.
Wow.
They grabbed a small boat and set sail out of the harbor.
Literally stock photo and costume.
Your boy Steed was off again to adventure. His story would be full of many more riveting...
Now he's gonna get captured again.
The wind, it's changing direction!
The gods were not on Steed's side that evening.
Oh.
It's blowing us in the direction of Sullivan's Island. Guards will be swarming everywhere.
They crashed into the shoreline, scrambled into the bushes and hunkered down for the evening, hoping to evade the law. By this point, Governor Johnson had heard about Bonnet's disappearance and was absolutely fed up. This dude is absolutely cancelled.
But sir...
No, I don't want to hear it. I'm putting a bounty on this fucking guy. £700 to whoever can tell me where he is.
Yoink!
Euros.
We found him, sir. There's a rogue boat docked on Sullivan's Island with the name The Revenge 2 painted on it. That might be a clue.
Bring me Colonel Rhett. We're catching this handsome bastard once and for all. You're out there somewhere, Bonnet, and I will find you, if it's the last thing I do. The officers scramble out to Sullivan's Island. They seize the boat, and with men stationed all across the shoreline, Steed and his crew were effectively trapped on the island. Colonel Rhett was leading the search as they closed in. For days, they scoured the area with a hunting party.
Now, I'm understanding that he's embellishing a lot here, but it's still impressive that within not a short amount of time, I won't exactly believe that the true event only took place in one day, but the information traveled that fast.
Finding
That's
tracks
nice.
and signs of their movement all along the way. And just 2 weeks after they had escaped, on the 6th of November 1718, the hunting party stumbled upon the four men.
Oh no.
No, you're under arrest! Oh, shit, run!
Fire. The hunting party opened fire.
Harriet, run!
No! Oh, well, I've been shot in it.
I've been shot in it. Killing Harriet immediately, and wounding the slave and the Native American. The only man unharmed was Bonnet. Jesus, that's some thick plot armor. There's no escape, Steed. Come with us now or be fired upon.
Steed? Who is this Steed? My name is, Steve. You know, like the regular name.
Colonel Rhett shoved Steve down and tied his hands behind his back.
No, wait, you've got the wrong guy. You didn't
hate
even
sand.
read me my rights.
He's coarse. And he gets everywhere.
I want your badge number. Hey, he's not giving me his badge number. You all saw.
So Colonel Rhett had captured Bonnet. Again. And they threw Bonnet in a more secure cell to await his judgment. On November 10th, 1718, Bonnet was brought forward to the court. Unfortunately, the judge presiding over the case was Sir Nicholas Trott, who, just 2 days prior, had sentenced 29 of Steed's men to death.
Oh.
Mr. Bonnet, who will be representing you in court today?
I will be representing myself, your liege.
Your Honor is fine. Mr. Bonnet, you stand accused of acts of piracy against the British Empire.
They made me do it. I don't even like pirates. I was tricked. They told me I was going on a luxury cruise.
Enough. Bring in the rat.
Oh no.
Gasp! But when did he have the time?
Mr. Pell, you're here to testify against Steed Bonnet, or as you used to call him, Captain.
Well,
He wasn't the real captain.
How could you?
Well, I...
Remember the ship scuttle scene from about 10 minutes ago and how you held me in your arms?
But, yeah, but...
Oh, he started having doubt. Dang. Oh, God. But you already betrayed him, though. Even if he was actually trying to argue that, oh, a nice defense could have been that since he wasn't actually acting as the captain, since the quartermaster was doing most of the actually pirating, because he knew what he was doing, that he could put the blame on them, but now he's dead, so basically shifting the fault. But they need to kill someone. They need to make an example of somebody, so Steed is still going to die.
Actually, Your Honor, Mr. Bonnet was never much of a captain. If anything, the quartermaster had more power.
Yeah! Thinking my language here.
Well, you already gave us your statement in writing, so that doesn't mean anything.
They could also have blamed Blackbeard. But since he started pirating again, then he can't really do anything. So he kind of messed that up. He could have used that to an effect if he hadn't returned on his pirating ways.
Bonnet, I sentence you to death. Pell, you're free to go.
Oh no. What have I done?
Judge Trott charged Bonnet with 2 counts of piracy, as well as attacking and commandeering the ships Francis and Fortune. Trott also chastised Bonnet on his privileged upbringing and the stupidity at throwing it all away. Bonnet's fate was sealed. He would never be able to enact his revenge on Blackbeard. However, some justice was served, as Blackbeard would die while Bonnet was awaiting the gallows. On the 22nd of November 1718, Blackbeard would be killed in battle in North Carolina at the hands of British sailors. He was beaten and shot 5 times and slashed with a sword another 20 times. His head was cut off and attached to the front of a British ship, and his headless body tossed into the Pamlico Sound.
Whoa.
Rip.
Whoa.
So there was Bonnet. Once more, alone, ashamed, the sand was everywhere. He reflected on his life choices.
There's still one option left.
Steed had one advantage that no other pirate did.
Could read and
He
write.
was a man of culture. He was the gentleman pirate. Most importantly, he was literate. He would put quill to parchment and begin writing one of the most beautiful, persuasive pleas for mercy that any man had ever made.
Yours sincerely, Steed. Throw myself at your feet. Tears proceeding from my
I
most
humbly
sorrowful
beg,
soul.
separate all the
Indent me
limbs
as
from
a
my body,
Lord's
sir.
sake. Hey kid, send this to the governor, please.
Wow, the coward wrote a letter. Why don't you take your sentence like a man?
Oh, go on, deliver it.
I will, because it's my job, not because you told me to.
Right, thanks.
See you at the gallows.
And then, Steed got down on his knees and prayed for the first time in a long time.
Steed?
No! No! The wife returned with a revenge! A revenge, like the ship. Oh, man. That sucks.
Mary?
Yes.
You've come to rescue me. Oh, praise the heavens. I'm so great.
Actually, I've just come to gloat and deliver some exposition.
Oh.
Yes. You see, I wanted you to know that after you left, you really made our life a misery. I inherited your debts. Luckily, I remarried David Rycroft.
Hello.
I'm speaking! David Rycroft has fixed everything. I will live to the ripe old age of something between 55 and 65. The records aren't really clear. Anyway, he has a stable job, and your children hate you. Goodbye, and I hope you're dead soon. Goodbye.
It was nice to meet you, though.
David!
Oh, sorry. While the authorities...
I mean, on one end, you could say that Steed dodged the bullet, but he went to the gallows. So, overall, he rolled the wrong dice.
Didn't have much pity for Bonnet. there was strong public sentiment in his favor.
I've got a letter for you, Mr. Governor, sir.
He was seen as a bit of a rebel, and people wanted to see him go free or maybe just punished a little bit, but mostly let off, he's a good boy.
A lot of idiots out there.
That's Steed. Thorn in my side. Lovable rascal he is. That's his problem.
Actually, that's who this letter is from. I wouldn't read it though. Why bother?
Oh, really?
The feeble remove the lens from my body, as I remove the lens from my body.
Well, the people love him.
And you
It
do
certainly
too.
was a moving letter. What else can I do?
He's a
I
fan.
guess I have no choice. Fetch me some parchment. I have a letter to write. December 10th, 1718. The day of Bonnet's hanging.
It's been quite the run, but I guess it's all over now.
The authorities led Bonnet through the town and to the public square.
Hawkeye from Endgame saying, "Please don't give me hope,"
where he would meet his fate.
Oh no, Steve.
Why are they taking Mr. Bonnet? Oh my god. What are they doing to Mr. Bonnet?
Oh look, it's Ignatius Smell. I see life's treating you well now. It's a little something called karma.
Now's not the time, kid.
Wow, you're a bigger disappointment than Bonnet, but I have to give you some praise for dobbing him in.
That's enough.
I'm glad Steed's getting what he deserves.
You don't know anything, kid.
Oh, really?
Steed is a great man. The stories I could tell you, they'd blow your socks off.
Wow, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, you were, and I let him down. I let myself down. I let everyone down.
He sounds like a great person.
He is.
Psych, Steed's an idiot. And guess what? I've got his pardon from the governor.
What?
And guess who's not delivering it?
Give that here.
Bite me.
Give it.
Oh no, don't rip it.
I don't have time for this.
Ow!
Come on.
I'm not letting go.
Kid.
I'm not letting go. Stop!
That's it. You're coming with me.
Put me down.
Hold still. Stop moving. Stay still. Stop moving.
Move away from the prisoner.
I think it's this way.
Get back.
Wrong way.
Goodbye, pirate.
No, don't do it.
On behalf of the Crown, for the high crime of piracy, we sentence you, Steed Bonnet, to death by hanging of the neck. May God have mercy on your soul.
Oh no.
I'm gonna launch you, kid.
What? No! Wait!
It's from the governor.
All right, give it here. From the office of the governor, for the territory of Barbados, acting as servant for the crown of King George I, dear Steed Bonnet, it is with the mercy of the crown and the power entrusted to me that I wish you good luck on your execution today. Love, the governor.
Thanks.
Oh, the governor's a troll. Yeah.
And that's just what happened to him. Unfortunately, non-fiction doesn't always have a satisfying ending.
Yeah.
But Steed leaves behind a legacy more impressive than most. And there's a reason that he's remembered over many other nameless pirates. And he got to be a character in Assassin's Creed.
Steed Bonnet.
This is pretty good. And he's highly Googleable.
Okay.
And oh, all right, we'll do the happy ending.
Aha! I took some anti-rope neck cream before you hung me, and I have the greatest booty of them all from my time as a pirate. An AR-15.
Steed Bonnet gunned down everyone who had ever done him wrong.
Eat lead, bitches.
Yes.
That was close.
Especially the governor. Ouch. And especially Mary.
Consider yourself divorced.
From life.
He swept up his 3 remaining children, who forgave him immediately, and he jumped on a sexy speedboat and filled with gold, and the quartermaster was there, and they sailed over the horizon together.
Yo,
and they all
even the dead son.
happily ever after. The end.
Shush, shush, it's okay. It's okay.
No, wait, hang on. No! Sorry. No more diddle-daddling. No more diddling or daddling. This isn't some diddling, is it? Is there some diddling afoot here?
You know, when I'm doing Jon Snow again, hold on. he kicked a seagull in the face.
Oh my god! I'm allergic to bullets.
Like a father loves his chip.
Would you kids shut the up?
Bad example. I am a bear. Roar. Oh, shit, run. Not Harry. Not, what was his name again? No, wait.
Harriet.
You've got the wrong guy. You don't even. Fuck. Fell out of my mouth. Eat lead, bitches. Eat lead, bitches. Especially you.
And now, you're gonna die.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, don't say.
How does a pirate say thanks, chum?
Cheers,
Cheers, matey.
Yeah, that tickled me. Cheers, matey. Always running.
Oh, come on, this is easy.
I should have had you as Pell or have someone, like, because it would have made more sense if the narrator was Pell, as if Pell's telling the story.
I think it would have worked.
Actually, let's search a little bit about Pell. There. Pell Bonnet. There we go. Ignatius Pell was a pirate who served on as the boatswain to Captain Steedy Bonnet aboard the Royal James, a ship previously named Revenge. He was arrested on October of 1718 and testified against his crew captain. So during the trial here, due to Pell's testimony, blah, blah, blah. So, oh, no, let me just show you guys. I don't know why I'm doing this off screen. So, and I agreed to testify against the crew of the Royal James and against Steedy Bonnet personally. In his testimony, he confirmed the act of piracy committed by the crew, though he made a point of exonerating a man named Thomas Nichols, claiming he had been pressed into service against his will and did not engage in fighting. He also stated that Bonnet was captain in name only, the true authority of the Royal James, being the quartermaster Robert Tucker. Okay, at least we got a name on that guy too. He's unsuccessfully attempted to argue that Bonnet was therefore not responsible for the act of piracy his crew had committed. But yeah, they all got hanged. That's sad. A true pirate story, eh?
Yeah.
10 days. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
That was fun. But guys, this is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching along here. And yeah, more internet historian to come. And also for the stream, we are doing this every weekend. See ya. And have a good night.